Welcome back to Your Commander Collects. It's been a little bit. I know. A lot going on. Life, you know how it is. But hopefully I can still get videos out from time to time. A little more frequently, hopefully, than past. But if things calm down, I'll be pretty happy about it. But today, we're going to be taking a look at Mafex Hush Poison Ivy, and I've been looking forward to her. I'm glad to finally get her in. Seemed like when she was shipped, it took forever to get here. But we got her. And we're going to go ahead and open her up and check her out. Now, I do got a question for you all. Do you care to see the box art and all that? I mean, do you care to go through all that? I mean, I'm not big into it, but if you guys want it, I don't mind taking a quick look at it for you. Let me know down in the comments below, but for now, let's go ahead and get her open and check her out. Alright, now, I'm going to be honest, this is a beautiful looking figure. But before we get a good look at her, let's take a look at some of the accessories. Actually, let's take a look at all the accessories. And she comes with quite a few. As you can see, we have a closed case. That's pretty cool. Closed briefcase, nice and shiny silver. And then we also got a briefcase that's open that has money printed inside. It's got the straps on the bottom, but not on the top of the handle. I honestly don't understand why they didn't do that, because you'd think money would fall out, but I digress. That's still pretty cool to get. And then we get the, oh wow, we get several little leafy attachments that go on her. We got one that goes around her neck, two that go around her upper arms, two that goes on her around her forearms. We got two that goes up on her upper legs or thigh areas, and then two that goes on her lower legs. And then we got this little bitty bundle of cash, which I think is pretty cool. I guess she can hold that. And apparently that single hand there is supposed to hold it, but I haven't been able to get it to hold it quite yet. I'll figure it out later. But anyways, we also get a pair of fisted hands, a pair of sprawled out open hands, and then we got these two weird hands. One looks like I don't know, it's doing the wolf pack sign, and the other one I thought was flipping me off, but I guess that's her ring finger sticking up there. But she doesn't have any regular holding hands for the briefcases, which I think would have been better. I guess you're supposed to use that ring finger sticking out hand or the wolf pack hand. I don't know. And then we got the extra head sculpt, which we'll take a better look at it here real quick. And I have to say, that is beautiful. That is probably one of the best looking head sculpts I've ever seen from Mafex. I mean, whoops, and I drop her. All right, now that I got her picked up again. But I love this wavy hair. Looks really nice. Got the vines in her hair. Look really good. Yeah, whoops, about to drop her again. But yeah, this head and that hair looks really good to me. Then we got the more leafy there. Yeah, she looks excellent. They did a really good job on these head sculpts. All right, well, let's take a look at the figure herself. Good look at Ivy herself. At least a good quick look. And again, this other head sculpt that comes with her inside of the box, that is another beautiful head sculpt. They've done a really good job. I love the green on the lips. It's got that leafy stuff in the hair, the vines. Looks good. Looks real good. Got the leafies around the top here, around the uh, bikini line area. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like the green skin too. I wouldn't mind having a version with regular skin, but I definitely like it too. It's definitely unique. Got the vines on her hands, both hands. Turn around. Get a good look at that backside. Yeah, yep. She got cake. Got the green legs. Got the green shoes. Kind of like slippers, I guess. I guess she's wearing leaves. But it's even got detailed vine like stuff. All right, come on, focus. Around her shoes here, which is pretty cool. And man, I'm not really going to get into whole doing the articulation and stuff. If you get these figs, you know what it's like. And honestly, it's very smooth, very easy. So much better than Marvel Legends. I love it. Love these figs. Articulation is always great. But you know what? Let's get her all dressed up. Check her out. Okay, so we got her all decked out here. And we'll just take a quick look at how she looks. Put that around her neck and her arms here. And honestly, I think they look really good. But I do have some complaints. Not a perfect fig, but it's a beautiful fig. I don't like how these are separate pieces that you put on. Like these top ones, they don't feel like they'd fit right at all. Yeah, they go around, and this one holds on better than that one. That feels like it wants to fall off a little more. This one here, and I'm knocking her over. But anyways, yeah, see? I barely even touched that. This foot, the left foot here, or sorry, right foot, I had to take off to slide this on. This one just kind of wraps around. I didn't have to take that foot off, but I did anyways, not realizing before because I figured it'd be the same way. But it's not. But yeah, I'd rather have these been uh molded on, because I feel most people would just have them on her anyways. So I think it would have been better off to just had them molded on. That is one complaint I have to say. But she does look good with them on. And another thing, I switched to these flat hands just to switch hands out to see how it fit. Because sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge. These hands were a little bit tight to get on. And let me show you here real quick, if I can get a hold of them. The hands that I took off, you see, we all know that all of us that collect Mafex figs knows that they hands come on these little pieces here. And so they're supposed to be like just pretty much the right fit to fit on the hands. Well, these are the hands that came with her in the package, and I took them off. I usually put my hands on back on these that I take off, but these, look at that, this falls right off. These were way looser, way looser to fit on this, so can't really put them on those, which whatever, I can deal with it. But those, when you switch out the hands, be careful, because these other hands were a little tight to get on. Little work, go slow, go gentle and easy kind of twist on, goes on it'll go on just fine. Just be careful not to break the pegs. So yeah. Also, I put this other head sculpt on her with the waving hair, and I definitely love that waving hair way better. So I'll probably keep that head on her. But you know what? Let's do some a few comparisons, and then we'll get to final quick thoughts. All right, let's do some quick comparisons. But first, I got a couple Poison Ivy figs that I have. We'll just stack up against her to see how they look. And yeah, let's have to move this camera back a little. But we got this one. Honestly, I can't even remember what this is from. I got it so long ago. But yeah, articulation on this one ain't great. But, and I just knocked her off, of course. All right, let's try that again. Anyways, there's this Poison Ivy next to her. She don't stand worth crap, this one here in my hand. So, yeah, she has to be leaned up against something or have a stand. And then we have the DC Bombshells. She don't stand that great either, so. But yeah, there's her against. And honestly, the DC Bombshells used to be my favorite Poison Ivy figure that I've seen and had. But I gotta admit, this Mafex one tops her for sure. Especially since it's more the 6-inch scale, which is my favorite scale to collect. So, yeah, I'm definitely happy with the Mafex one on. Right, let's get a couple more out here. And here we have the Mafex Huntress and the Mafex Joker, both from the Hush line as well. And I think she stacks pretty good. I'm not going to dig out too many more. There's one I got them posed just right that I like, way I like and displayed. So that's a hassle. But let's have a little fun and stack her up against some other lines. And here she is with one of my very few Marvel Legends I have left that I didn't get rid of. And that's just because I really like the Punisher. I'm down to 6 Marvel Legend figures tops. I used to have over 600. So, if that tells you anything. And we have Black Widow from SH Fig Arts. And here she is with a Valaverse figure. I know his name. It's completely escaped me right now, and I have no idea why. Your commander's getting old, I guess. That'll come back to me as soon as this video is done, I guarantee it. And we have a fighting armor Iron Man armor, of course, but fighting armor Captain America. And here she is with Loose Collector Red Sonja and Mezco Darkseid. And lastly, here she is with OGG1 Red Alert and newer Red Alert. And a little knockoff Lego Enchantress. Alright, final thoughts on our girl Poison Ivy here. Now, the good, she looks great. She's a great looking fig. Those head sculpts are gorgeous. The skin tone is cool. I like it. The outfit's cool. They did a good job on her. They made her look great. Definitely the best Poison Ivy figure I've seen. Hands down. Can't be beat. Perfect scale for me and everything. The bad. These little pieces here definitely should have just been sculpted in. Would have been way better. They slide down, they fall off. Especially this one right here. This one not quite so bad. It holds a little better. These around the biceps here, they slide down. I mean, they'll hold, but you move her a little bit, you're having to readjust and stuff. Like I said, I think it would have just been better if it would have been sculpted in the mold. But still a good looking figure. Do I recommend her? Of course. Great fig. If you're into the Batman stuff and you like Mafex figs, you'll like her. Now, if you're not, I don't know what to tell you there. I'm sure you're probably, if you're not into these figs, I'm sure you're not watching the video anyways, but I definitely recommend her. I do like her. Like I said, I think by far she's the best Poison Ivy figure I've seen. Definitely glad to finally have her. So, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think of her down in the comments below. And I'm not sure when the next one will be, but I'll see you then, and